Hey, what is up? It's Jim, and I'm back with another Tiller tip. And last week, I kind of struck a chord with people on my Tiller tip. It was actually pretty cool. It didn't go viral or anything, but I just had a lot of unique engagement. A lot of people reach out to me directly and say one of two things. One, that really motivated me and inspired me. And, I had one person say, "Hey, I'm having a conversation with a coworker. Like that's happening. Thank you for challenging me. That's awesome. I really love that." The second thing was, it actually scares me and I don't know what to do with it or about it. And that's fair. I understand the weightiness of the question that I asked last week. So, to recap, last week I asked the greatest question of all time. That question is, who are you discipling? Okay? Got to say it slow for effect. Who are you discipling? I hope that that's a challenging question to you. I really it's a question I want to ask myself. I think it's totally fair and great for us to ask ourselves. It's also fair to ask that of other people. Who would you say that you're discipling? Now, when I talk about this, the act of making disciples, that is kind of a twofold thing. It is discipleship, helping someone who maybe already knows Jesus to have stronger faith, someone to trust Jesus more, that kind of stuff. But then there's also the evangelism side, the side of helping someone meet Jesus and come into a salvific relationship with him. It really is both of those things. And so it's a great question, and I think it's a question we should take seriously. So today I want to expand on that, and I want to ask you another question, very much in line, but I'm going to just paint it through the lens of a little fictional story that I kind of have played up in my head. I can't claim that this is true, that this is an actual narrative that we'll experience. I can't point to anything in scriptures that's look, this is what's going to happen. It's what it's going to be like. I just don't know. The Bible tells us some things about heaven, but it doesn't tell us everything. It does leave a lot of stuff up to mystery. And so I think it's fair to have some imagination, some pondering, and what if, and what is it going to be like? And so this is one of my conclusions about heaven. Once again, I can't back this up at all. I might be totally wrong. But I absolutely believe that when we get to heaven, once we get through the Judgment Day experience, whatever that's going to be like, that we are going to be encountered with a party, okay? And it's not just a party of yay, you're here. It's actually going to be kind of the opposite. It's going to be, yay, all the rest of you are here because of your action. Let me explain. So I just think that we're going to have a party, and it's not going to be about the food or the music or anything like that. It's going to be about who's in attendance. And all these people are also here in heaven because of something you've done to help them, whether you evangelized to them or you discipled them. You played a part in their admittance into heaven. And that's really what the party is going to be about. And it's not going to be about me. It's going to be about them. But it will end up being about me because I played a part. I got to play a part. Okay? Now, I shared a few weeks ago a story about my dad, a Tiller tip called Hey Charlie. And, my dad wasn't a perfect man. We're starting to creep up to the 4-year anniversary of his death. And I was thinking the other day, in light of all of this, about something I said at his funeral about, I think my dad is going to have a bigger party than he would have ever imagined in heaven. And, I love that. That's amazing. My dad wasn't perfect, but I truly think he loved people well, and that he cared about evangelism. He cared about discipleship, and that's motivating. I truly believe he had a big party. Now, here's the thing. I want a bigger party than my dad. I want the biggest stinking party of all time. Now, there are some people like Billy Graham that it's unfathomable the size of his party, right? But I'm not needing to set records. I'm not trying to prove anything to anyone, but I want a gigantic party, people. Like, that matters a lot to me. Not because, like, hey, look at me, I'm so good. Like, I don't know what I'm doing when I'm, like, evangelizing to people. I don't always know what to do, how to disciple people. It really has less to do with me, but more to do that, like, God would use me. And I relish each and every opportunity that I get. There are times where I'm like, tired or not really like up for the opportunity. But yet I want to take the opportunity because that party matters. So here is the question. And I almost want you to name names for yourself. Who's going to be at your party? Have you thought about this? Like, is it going to be, Gary and Steve and Horatio and I'm making up names here. Like, name names. Like, I just think this matters. Like, if this is the greatest question, who are you discipling? Like, the results matter. And I don't feel bad about that. The Bible tells us a lot about the narrative of multiplication. Multiplication actually matters. And so, yeah. Should I feel bad about this? I don't think I feel bad. Maybe I should contemplate it, but like, I don't think in any form or fashion, I should feel bad that I want a gigantic party. I want, like the biggest venue available in heaven for this party because it's just so absurdly big. That matters to me. I think that's going to be a big deal. So I want it for myself. I want it for you. If maybe I've played a part in helping you get to my party, maybe your party, I get to claim those people as well. I don't know how this works, but like, this stuff matters. It's actually maybe the only thing that matters. So who is going to be at your party? Think about it. I think it matters. So thanks for entertaining me with that. Once again, I can't prove that parties are going to be a part of the narrative of heaven. I do believe it's going to be rad, whatever it's going to be. But yeah, let me know. Hit me up. Drop it in the comments. Let me know directly. Does this matter to you? Or am I just like totally a weirdo off in left field? I might be, but it's I think about it a lot. So thanks for checking these out. I appreciate it, Tiller fam, and I will see you next time. All right. See ya.